Alrighty guys, welcome back to BIOMUTANT. So, after our unfortunate demise last time, we spawned back up here, and this guy showed up, who was different from the guy we had last time, and he actually gave us a side quest, which is 4,600 meters away, I'm guessing. So, we won't be doing that one. But, yeah. So that's about it as far as differences between this video and the last one. But let's see. I think we'll probably take on the main quests here. So go visit Goop, which is 1,100 meters away. I'm just assuming it's meters. Could be feet. Could be yards, who knows. Let's pop on into it and see what we get into today. So, as far as updates for my, well, not so much personal life, but life in the real world. I ordered and received
Good, right along. Tell it, no biting.
I was gonna say they're like noise canceling foam pads, but I mean basically that is what they are. Unfortunately, they are not as advertised, so that kind of sucks. But on the other hand, it wasn't a whole ton of money, so I can't really complain too much. Maybe they help, maybe they don't. And I'm trying to find the other pieces of this section I was saying we were missing, but I am not finding anything. So yeah, that was unfortunate, but such things happen, and what can you do? Can't spawn slots to transport. Why not? Guess we can. Let's see here. This is not yummy looking at all. There we go. Right there. Alright, so we've got 750 meters to go. Let me grab this wood scrap first.
That paid off.
Yes, it did. See how it pays off further down the line, though. You never know. Might find, I don't know, some sort of upgrades to do. So, those things aside, I still have yet to decide how we're going to really tackle this playthrough, because
a mount has no gears to grind.
The world is very, very big, and just going off of the number of quests we have now, it seems like there's probably going to be quite a few more. So I'm thinking, depending on how each one turns out, and with any feedback you guys want to give, we might take on more main quests than we do side quests, at least for a little while. And then we can always switch it up if we need to, but I'm thinking that that's basically the only way we're going to get any serious advancement as far as the story goes. Now, if that's not really something you guys are interested in, just want to see, whatever goes on, and I'm totally alright with that too. I just figure that if we get some of the main quests done, then either we'll unlock some things we wouldn't otherwise, or something along those lines. So yeah, just tell me what you think. You don't care either way. Any feedback for that's good, because, you know, being a content creator, an online entertainer, whatever you want to call us, you know, we're here to make fun videos to watch for, you know, people that just want to have something to look at or listen to while you're doing other things, or people that can't play these games. So, you know, feedback is really important. But yeah, if you wanna chime in, feel free. I really appreciate the feedback. But, let's just keep going here.
Wonder where we can get some ride shoes for the mount.
Some ride shoes? Yeah, that'd be cool. Now, I have to wonder if there's potential for a flying mount later on in the game. I'm assuming not, because it would make, you know, 90% of the biohazards, drowning enemies, basically redundant. So, yeah, I would assume that there isn't, but... this is interesting. But yeah, I mean, if you guys know of any, or, you know, something along those lines, I guess, let me know about that too, because you know, 90% of the game, it seems so far, is just traveling to where we need to go. And, you know, if I spend 90% of a video just traveling, that's not super fun for you guys.
Some station. Goop flounders around in there.
What's that? Oh, that's it? Okay. Alright, let's dive on in here and see what Goop has for us. It's a pretty interesting spot. Now imagine if you were to be living in this sort of scenario, coming into a place like this, especially if you knew what it was beforehand, and just seeing it like this, that'd be crazy. A good home, even if, you know, you were living in it by yourself, but, you know, what a difference it would be.
Let's see.
Let's see. Pretty much nothing new that I saw
This
pop
is an
up,
epic
but mostly
already.
because we've done most
How
of the
it
exploring
ends
around here.
is up to you.
What's up, Goop?
Says it's good to see you again. He's Goop. You might remember him from the old days when he tried to teach you how to swim.
Teach me how to swim? You mean
Goop
throwing me in the river?
He was so righteous as a child, and he can still feel it, even at a distance.
I wouldn't call myself
memories
righteous.
fade surprisingly fast. We are all pieces of what we remember. It's only together we can remember the story as it was.
Okay. Tell me about Loopa Loopin'.
He can't tell you much, as he didn't want to hear anything about it. He can't understand how someone could be so vicious, even though he knows there are reasons behind it. He understands you've returned to face Loopa Loopin'. That's the destiny you've been carrying within yourself all these years. He says that the catastrophe back then didn't vanquish the good in you. It's still there, as bright as when you were a child. Now the time has come for you to remember and act. Your life is your life, not the story you're told about it.
Except that my life is the story. And that righteousness you're talking about? Yeah, no. That ain't me.
He understands why you seek revenge, but he doesn't think you realize how that'll make you feel once you claimed it.
Oh, I know how it made me feel.
That's the way. No arguing with that.
It seems pretty clear to me.
Sometimes your gut is flat out wrong.
Don't ever doubt yourself. You are number one.
Damn
Even
right.
the dark knows you're better than this.
Stick with me. We'll rule the world.
We will indeed.
Figures the world is
One
a
way or
bubble.
another.
Even the goo will go gone. Wishes you hadn't done so much to make the goo even gooier. Wonders why you're flapping around with the Jagni. They spend too much time nesting to do anything fun.
I've had some fun since I joined
back to
them.
the goo.
I mean,
Knows yesterday
mostly
is
slaughtering the
already
Myriad,
gone.
but
It's what you do today and tomorrow that'll move you forward. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Subnautica station, as the pollution has worn down the insulation of his suit. So you must salvage enough scrap to fix up his goo glide, starting with the old wreck box outside.
okay.
You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the goo glide strong enough to fight the Porky Puff.
Is the surf really that
Outerbait
polluted?
told him the undersurf was the epicenter of the contamination.
I see.
This was where it struck hardest and inflicted the biggest change to the ecosystem.
I wonder how out of date knows all that. Actually, maybe I don't wonder. Maybe I just don't want to know. Maybe he's gone through this all before. Maybe it's just repeating itself over and over again. I doubt it, but you never know. Okay, so we're supposed to go through there, but I want to see what's over here first, if anything. Just a way out, it looks like.
So many creatures doing so many things during the day.
Well, yeah. Because as with most people, I'm sure most creatures are either sleeping or afraid of the dark. Or at least what's in the dark.
Seems sturdy enough.
There was something I'd heard a little while ago where it says, we're not afraid of being alone in the dark. We're afraid of not being alone in the dark. And I was like, man, actually makes a lot of sense. Not that I'm afraid of the dark or what's in it, but, you know, gas face. Alright. So, gives us a little extra health. We do need some health. Energy regen, I mean, we have quite a bit, so... yeah, let's just throw that on real quick. Give me the gas face. So do that, break
Wonder
this
what
one
you
down.
could make with that.
We can't put anything on the mask, which is fine. I really wish we could modify the spark gloves, because I like the unarmed combat, but these things just aren't strong enough. And I think we went over, yeah.
Swift and
Okay, so we
sure.
went over that last time. Wasn't anything new. Something there we need. A little extra damage would be nice, but dropping it on the low end is kind of counterproductive for what we need. Fire rate is enormous. The rounds are the same. Reload speed, leave it as it is. A little bit more damage. Better magazine size there. Nothing else we can do with that. Alright, well, all good. Alright, let's keep on keeping on. Okay, so we've got this here.
Look up, not down.
Well, there's nothing up or down. Woo! I want to fall in there. Okay.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Problem solved. Plenty of room left to spare, too. What can I say? I'm a mastermind. That's a joke, obviously. Unfortunately, with how some people are these days, I kind of did have to say that. Yeah, it's crazy, but, you know, people are people. What can you do?
Each new day means new chances.
Oh, yeah. Something else I should ask is, I know that this is supposed to be a Psi-Freak playthrough, and most of what I'm doing is physical combat. So, oh. Tell me what you think about that, if I should just switch to a... I don't know if I can really pull off solely doing psi attacks, but as close to that as possible I could try. Or if you don't really care either way, well, I don't mind trying it out one way or another. I've got a new helmet we can use. Let's see, so the energy regen basically tanks to nothing. A little bit extra health, more key energy. Armor seems to be the same. We'll see what we can do as far as add-ons. I don't know if we have... Okay, that's just the two of those. So that'll drop it quite a
fine
bit.
choice. You look civilized.
Which will mean that when we put them on
What
here,
to build? What to build?
we'll have quite a bit of extra armor. Yeah, so 12 more armor here.
You're too low on scrap.
Well, that's unfortunate. We'll have to see. Okay, so that gave us
Scrap-alicious.
1 water.
Don't let anything go to waste.
Whatever. Is it water or is it plastic? I think it's plastic, but I could be wrong. Let's see if this will give us another one. Yes, it will. Oops. Alright, let's... Oops. Doing the wrong one? Yes, I did. Wait a minute. Is it just not showing as... What went wrong there? Did I really mess this up right here? Yeah, looks like I did. Well, that's quite unfortunate. Okay, well, that does suck, but such is the way of things. So we will go with the helmet.
Taking something off your mind.
And that will pretty much equal out where we were, which I'm fine with. As far as other gear goes, we'll break down this other stuff. Even this one. Have anything left for the shoulders? Yes, we do have this one, but we need level 10. Also need 10 for the legs. Oops. Wrong button there. See if we got... no, we wouldn't have anything extra to throw on there. That's alright. So, kind of unfortunate they're messing up with the shirt we had, but... that's alright. So, let's see, what do we got here? There we go. Now, spoiler alert, I have not and will never pretend or claim to be the best at any game. I'm just human. I might joke about it, but that's as far as it goes. So just take it with a grain of salt. You know, if you don't like my play style or mess ups that happen, you know, just realize that nobody's perfect. If you don't like it, don't watch. Hello. Ow. That wasn't very nice of you. Oh, I don't want to be rolled. Thank you. Mr. Huggles. That's not what I intended to do. Woohoo! That was real close. Take a smack to the face, jump out of the way. I love the sideways dodge there. That was amazing. Now, interesting that some of the Psi attacks, and you know, I could totally be doing it wrong, but interesting that some of them don't hit at all. Like that one there, should have hit him, didn't. I don't know what that's about. Probably just user error, to be fair, but if there's something I'm doing wrong, do let me know, 'cause I would like to fix that. Nice, got a marzipan. Is there anything else in here we want to get? I don't think so. Open sesame. Oh, hello. So we got a turret there on the left. Alright. Oh, that could have been real bad. In the parts box, which I'm guessing is that thing. Woo! Ow. Took a swing in the batter's box. Ended up halfway across the ring. Instructions were not clear enough. Shocking. Oh, I rolled right into that one. Ow. Hey, big guy, you really gotta just put down the rock. Oh, that's not, again, what I intended to do. Wrong button. But hey, if you want to smack at each other, that helps me. Alright, well that was short-lived, but every second counts. Alright, big guy, just you and me now. What they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. I think in this case will be true. So I can get them to fall. Oh, wrong button again. So my problem is the dodge button is on alt, and every time I go to dodge, I always have the specials button pressed down. That's just something I'm gonna work on. I will certainly try to. Before we grab the box, though, let's see what's in here. A perf pew? Alright. Small health pack, energy pack, sweet. Alright, what do we got in here? end fin Dolphino. Cool. So, I wonder if the goo glide, I think it was,
Toxanol's
something we can actually
offshore drilling
customize,
caused
or
oily
if it's
matter to spread with the rain and
just sort of
contaminate
displayed
both
like
the
that
ground.
as a,
Looks like the switches
hey,
need
check
to
this
be
out, it's kind
turned
of
to
cool,
match, so enough charge
but not
can
really
flow
functional
through the
type
conductor.
deal.
Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. We all
Gorgeous.
share the same destiny.
And we're right back
Destruction
in here,
or
no
survival.
problem. Just what I like to see. Hey bud, we got your stuff.
He's got the goo glide functional. You'll have a pull hook and a salvage net, but no armor, and an engine strong enough to break through the thick goo further out.
Sweet. It's a pull hook, or why the pull hook?
There's debris floating around on the surf that might be blocking your path or needs to be towed. That means you'll need a device so you can get it out of your way.
Okay.
Goop says Gizmo's devised a cannon for the goo glide, but instead of bullets, it flips quacks, squeaky distractions for the triple attentive porky puff, which will give you time to get yourself in position. The best way to find quacks is to talk to Gulp. He has the bearings of the surf archipelago and knows where the quacks like to float.
Okay. Surf
This
archipelago,
means
I
you'll
like that.
have the privilege of visiting Gulp in the Sinky Dink. He'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find quacks.
Alright. Tell me about Goop.
He only knows what's visible to the naked eye. Gulp is not much of a babbler and mostly keeps to himself and his drink.
So he's a drunkard, is what you're telling me. Okay. To customize the goo glide, jump on it and use the call mount button. Okay. This is... Okay. Duh. So on the Dolphino and the end fin. Well, it definitely looks nice for these. I don't know if those do anything as far as speed
This
or
will be
whatnot
fun.
goes, but maybe. Looks better than it did though, that's for sure. Let's check out this notice board real quick. It's wrong way out.
Lots of notices on the board for things that made sense in the days when the surf was a lot cleaner. Interesting to see what they cared about here. Wonder if any of it matters now. In the old days, this was a port for boats that went under the surf. They helped clog the surf into goo. Toxanol didn't do it on purpose, I don't think. Their machines made a mess though, and they never cleaned up after themselves. You should be able to find a track here. Just need to keep your eyes open.
A track for what though? Well, we were supposed to be going to Gold, but I mean, since this side quest is right here, I may as well tackle it. See what it leads to. Maybe more upgrades or something.
Hey, you found the track, even around all this goopy goo. Nothing escapes your googly eye. The surf here looked cleaner when that track was made. It wasn't easy to peer through the surf, but there are eyebox tapes on record that shows they knew what kind of mutated creatures their contamination had created. Glad you had the patience to learn more about how the surf got gooed.
No problem, I guess. Well, Anyway, I mean, keep going, I guess. I know. Well, at least we learned something. Even though we really didn't. Yeah,
It's a
whatever.
new day to you. Might as well enjoy it.
Might as well. I wonder what that's just because I'm curious. Let's see what this balloon is about.
You're poking around Poplar, a prime village.
The Pyromaniac. Okay. Well, before we go to him, though, I want to see what's up here, if anything. Oh, hello. Interesting. Okay, so we have one for clothes and one for weapons. What's the difference between what we can do here and what we can do in our normal... Oh. At upgrade benches, you can upgrade both the quality and material of your items. This will cost resources, but will significantly improve the item. Each part and add-on of the item will be upgraded. Items with more parts will cost more to upgrade, but the benefits will be higher. Oh, okay. Doesn't seem like there's a huge increase as far as damage goes, but I mean, 20 points here really isn't bad. Let's see what we can do with the... Apparently nothing. Never mind. Alright. Wow, this is a pretty decent upgrade, but look at the resource cost. Whew. That's brutal. What about these? Not worthwhile for the helmet. Not worthwhile for that either. Granted, each of these, you know, is only one per each of the resources, so that's not bad. Let's, those pants were just a straight up upgrade, right? For the most part, they do drop resistances quite a bit, but
Pants would be the bare minimum.
we'll take them. And we didn't have any upgrades on
You
them,
could
right?
make something amazing.
No. Okay, so we'll take off and dismantle the skirt. Okay, so with that being done, let's see what we can do with these now. No upgrades for those at all. Okay.
That
Just
should
dismantle that one. Nothing to do with that one.
need more battles under your belt.
Okay. Well, that was neat. I mean, when we have a crap ton of resources, at least we know what we can do with them. See if maybe we can get a little bit closer to those goals. Oh, hello. Layered pad, but again, we need level 10.
Careful of rope burns. Those burn.
Nothing in there. What was this? Nothing. Okay. Just seeing things. Anything here for me? I'm gonna loot your stuff. got something he wants us to do. Nothing in here. I just want to steal your stuff.
Days are scarce. Don't waste them.
Days are scarce, huh? Okay. Ah, so that wrench we can throw on our sword. Whoa. So that's a one-handed slash. This is a tribe weapon. I think we're gonna switch to that here in a minute. But first I want to throw on the wrench, which gives us 28 extra damage.
Put it together.
Can't complain about that. Okay, so before we go any further, switch to this, and we'll finish off looking through the village, and then next time we'll try out the tribe staff. I thought for a minute, looking in, yeah, see, so it looks like the staff has sort of a blade to it. Okay, never mind. I realize just now that it just looks like that because in the display there, the staff is actually going into the ground. I'm sure 90% of you right now are laughing at me. That's alright. Figure things out as you go. No, rifle piece. I will take it. Anything else for me to steal from you? Well, resources at least.
See that e-waste?
That's cool.
You could use that for sure.
Well, alright. Huh. Well, I like the attack pattern at least. So yeah. We're gonna call it there for this episode. Should be episode 6. Next time we're gonna catch the Mirage here. And then we'll check out the Pyromaniac if I remember to do that. And we'll keep going. But yeah. So drop your thoughts on those couple of things I mentioned. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want. And I'll catch you next time.